What just happened? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy. Well, what's up, guys? MtgJedi here, and we are on my dude DeGreer's account because he has a ridiculous team here. I just literally did a video on how bad Fortus was and that he was just a meme champion, and now here's DeGreer proving me wrong. Proving me wrong over here, pairing him with freaking Elder Skarg to just start wrecking people in Arena. This is a very endgame player. My dude DeGreer has been around for an awfully long time. He's in the Claw cluster. Shout out to Claw. That's friends of mine are in Claw, and I appreciate you guys over there. It's a wonderful clan, a collection of clans. We're not allowed to say cluster or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm super pumped to show off this arena team. Okay, so let's come in here and take a look. We have our typical Kymar and Sifi, okay? And these are not to be, these are not mid-game builds here, guys, okay? This is a very end-game player, so you're going to see end-game builds, but the fact that we're using Fortus on an account like this, let's take a look real quick to just show you we have a lot of options here, and we are choosing to use Fortus as a choice that we're making. So that's a full page of Legos. There's another full page and another full page, okay? So we have a lot of options. And we're choosing Fortus because of how well he works with Elder Skarg. So let's take a look at Fortus just to refresh ourselves. His passive increases the chances of enemy skills failing by 15% if they're under fear or true fear. And so when Elder Skarg is placing the fears, then he is going to increase the chance that they just skip their turn, right? Also, he doesn't die, and then he tries to place fear again. Okay, that's all cool. This is a secret skill, and this is like the damage skill that we want to use. He has the AoE True Fear himself, okay? And the A1 has the chance of placing fear again, okay? Blah, 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 blah. Now, Elder Skarg has a very cool kit if you're not familiar with it. He places an increased speed on himself if it's critical, and an increased crit rate if it's not critical. So he's a good champion to use as a mischief tank because he's always going to have his buff on himself, and then you just have to find a way to keep him alive. So he's good in Hydra as well. Attacks one enemy 3 times, places an extra hit for each buff or debuff on the target, can place up to 3 extra hits, places HP burn and true fear on all enemies if this attack places all 3 extra hits. And then here's another important one, steals all the buffs from the target after the attack. And so we can use this to steal Stone Skin. That works. DeGreer said he's been doing that. Okay? Now, let's see his A3 then. Places an increased defense on this champion for 3 turns. Places a fear debuff on all enemies. Places a true fear if they're under block damage. Decreased speed if they're under shield. These debuffs cannot be resisted. Also places a provoke on legendary champions. So this skill combos with Fortus. And then we have this 15% less damage from legendary champions. And he has a bonus damage to legendary champions as well. It's not that much, okay? So it's a pretty nice combo. And the fact that the fear can't be resisted means that we can place it on champions like Mithrala, who have been causing havoc in the arena. So let's see this in action. And I'm real excited about this. Okay, Mithrala's in Stone Skin. But it doesn't matter because everybody else is deleted. Even the freaking tanky Wither. And then we just reset and do it all over again. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe I didn't build my Fortus with enough damage. But there it is. I mean, you can see, like, Fortus is doing all of the damage. Okay, so before we go any further, I really need to see the builds on these champions because I did not look at the builds yet. Because I wanted to do that live with you, and he has a lot of champions to look through. So Elder Skarg, we're in Perception and Savage. 5,600 attack, 220 speed. Not 100% crit rate, but remember he gives himself that buff. And then 244 crit damage. Reasonable build, and we're still working on masteries. We don't even have full masteries yet. Okay, perfect. And let's see the Fortus build. So he's in the lethal set, as well as perception. And he's a defense-based champion, so if you didn't see the meme video, you should go watch it. But I did not build him in Savage, I don't think. I think I built him in Relentless. And my defense probably wasn't as high. Like, he has kind of a low defense for a defense-based nuker. So you got to work harder to build that defense up. And then 251 crit damage and some accuracy as well. Like, definitely a solid build. And just for being thorough, Stone Skin Kymar with the same stats as a lot of people's Kymars, 552 accuracy, 296 speed. That's ridiculous. And his Sifi is busted too, just so you know. 377 speed, 349, a little bit of resistance, some tankiness. I mean, geez, and a resistance. Resistance? Yeah, and a resistance reaction banner. So that is all crazy. So then my question is, if we come over and we run a team in Dragon 25, like, is he just an arena champion? Like, so this is a freaking cool team too. He was telling me about this. I don't have time to look at this team, but man, if you want to see that team, I could probably find time to work that in next week maybe. So we would want to put Lydia in here. We would want to put, let's just do both of those champions that we just had there. Oh, I guess, yeah, let's take him out and let's use Lydia instead. What is Lydia's speed? 278, perfect. And then who would the last champion be? Like, just somebody else to, like, increase our damage, maybe? Okay, so, like, Bad L. Alright, so let's try this, and the reason why I want to do this is because in that video, we tested Fortus in Dragon 25, so I really want to see what happens if we put him in here. Can he clear this wave? Like, was I wrong? I don't think I was wrong, but it's just like, we need the comparison, right? And then you can go back and watch the Fortus video. Okay, so we're going to do increase. We got the fears. And now we can do, let's put it on ×1. Now we can do the secret skill. This is unlocked for 1 turn whenever a fear or true fear debuff is placed on an enemy. So you only got to do it once. I mean, that's powerful. I think that's reasonable. Let's see the damage. 178. I mean, that's not bad. But we would need, like, don't call me crazy. We would need, like, 2 Fortuses in order to make that work. We would need 2 Fortuses. Okay, let me get another idea together here. Okay, I think this is the best we're going to get with Mithrala here. I was thinking if we put Mashald in place of Elderskark, but I didn't see one on his account. So obviously, I think that Mashald and Fortus would be a great pairing together, but this is not exactly easy gear, and you're working so hard just to make it like worse than Seer. So I don't think that it's, you know, the best idea. But at least with Mithrala, we get increased defense and Hex. So like he will definitely do more damage here like this. So here's the fears. Okay. And then here's the damage. I mean, that's not bad. And then we can just like go back, redo it, and go again. I mean, for my own edification, for my own feel goods, I'm gonna run this through, get to the boss, and then we'll wrap up the video here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm not saying this is the next big thing or anything, but definitely was capable of doing the content. We had Elderskarg there with minimal damage. Lydia and Fortus did the same amount. That's really what I wanted to see, was how much damage did they compare. And then Mithrala was lower than what I expected, to be honest with you. But just as a reminder, this setup, Lydia plus Mithrala, is a really nice shell for Seer teams on stage 25. So you would go either Kymar or Renegade, Lydia, Mithrala, Seer instead of Fortus, and then maybe Bad Alcazar, some other type of Poisoner. You might need somebody else to bring a couple more buffs, but there's plenty of people who could go in that last spot. So just to wrap it up here, I'm shocked, absolutely shocked, that Fortus can kill people in Arena, but he can't kill people in dungeons. That is just strange to me. I did not expect that to be true. The Arena team was legit and amazing, and I feel like he has an actual use now. But you tell me what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Go watch the meme video. It's hilarious. If I remember, I'll link it at the end, but it was just a couple days ago, so you should be able to find it pretty easily on my channel. And until next time, thank you to my dude DeGreer. If you want to see that Dragon 25 team he's been working on, let me know in the comments below as well, and have a great day.